Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now the word on the street is that Weston seafront has been really busy the last couple of days because the weather has been an absolute delight, but we'll go and see. This bike does not like being cold. Oh, it's very fluffy, coffee and farty, a bit like me. I don't know how much of it you can hear, but on idle this bike sounds lovely now with the baffles out. And I know if you're a bike aficionado that you know that this is, you know, the smallest baby Harley, but for someone who's not into bikes, the amount of glances that it gets with the shiny chrome and the, you know, the polished black panels. Because everybody loves a shiny, noisy motorbike, don't they? Everybody. Without fail, regardless of what time of the morning you start it up. Shame that YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision yet, because all you can smell right now are fish and chips, and they smell lovely. You don't see many of those in Weston. Well, there's a little bit of interest and excitement for the video today. Look, the lifeboat are bringing their boat in, dinghy, whatever it's called. Well done, gents. Actually looks like something's going on out there. They're actually picking up the other boat by the looks of it in the cradle. Now let's see if I can find somewhere to drop the bike and have a quick look. Let's go and take a peek. Screwed that up, mate. Can't be easy to parallel park when the surface you're on keeps moving. Well, I hope it was an exercise anyway and not someone actually in any trouble. And there was me thinking nothing ever happens, and I was able to show you what was hopefully an exercise for the Lifeboat Institute, who do a stunning job. Actually, I'll tell you a little story. There's a statue in a place on the Gower in South Wales, a little village called Porthynnon, and it's called the father and son statue, and if I can find a picture I will find it and put it up here. But yes, it's called the father and son statue, and it is dedicated to the National Lifeboat Institute, but I think it had a different title at that point. And I'll have to put the date up on the screen, because I'm not totally sure of the date and I don't want to get it wrong, because that would be disrespectful to the people that are mentioned in it. But they went out to save a ship, and sadly not all of them got back. A ship had become in distress in the channel, Severn Channel, Severn Estuary, and the lifeboat went out to do what they could, but it didn't go to plan that you did. Now, the reason I mention it is because I have 2 ancestors that are mentioned on there, and it's you know, it's something that the family is well aware of, that they were part of the lifeboat team that went out, and not all of them came back. So respect to them, because that is a job that I don't think I could do. I don't particularly like water, to be fair, that's why I don't go out in the rain, but no, I couldn't do it. It's a new level of bravery, that, and that's from someone who spent 10 years in the forces. Right, now Sand Bay and the toll road should be clear now. However, after the storms the other week, this had a tree down across the road. You know, and again, there are places that suffer a lot worse weather than us, and one tree down isn't disastrous, but again, we're not used to it. That's the trouble. We kind of think we're bulletproof and immune to these problems, but we're not, and we need to understand that storms are getting worse. Nothing to do with global warming, of course. It's just to do with the fact that the Earth's climate is changing, as it does all the time. Year on year, the Earth's axis is changing, and that will cause it to alter its weather patterns and the positions of the Gulf Stream and things like that. But yeah, I think we need to get used to bad weather more and more now, because it's not going to get better anytime soon. Well, I haven't hit a tree yet, so I'm assuming they've cleared it away. And I have no idea what gradient this is, so I can't even tell you. All I know is it's damn steep. But this is a big V-twin, and it eats things like this for breakfast. Nothing coming. There we go, happy days. Stay safe everyone, have a good one, and I'll catch you on the flip side.